Hello everyone, and welcome back for another video here on my channel. Thank you for stopping by and clicking on this video. If you're one of my returning subscribers, you already know I appreciate you coming back, checking in, and supporting me on my journey. And if this happens to be your first time stopping by as well, hello and welcome. My name is Monet. I am 26 years old, and here on this channel I am dedicated to just sharing how I manage money and my financial journey as a whole. I have been doing this system for the past 3 years, so if you are new, if you just stumbled upon me, definitely check out the old videos and just see the progress and the journey, because it definitely wasn't an over the night thing. But if you find interest in this and you want to learn more, then don't hesitate to go down below and hit that subscribe button and join the family. We always love to have new people join at whatever time, and be sure to hit the notification bell so that then you'll always be notified whenever I upload my next video. So within today's video, we are going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing, you guys. One of my favorites. I always love it. Today is payday. It is June 16th, so we got paid today, and of course that means we're going to budget out our money and make sure we start off on the right foot. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to budget my paycheck number 2 for the month of June, then just keep on watching. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Here I have my budget breakdown sheet. So this is how I tell my money exactly where to go and decide how I budget each paycheck. All of the sheets that you see me use, I do create them myself. They're available for a digital download. They can be found within my website and my Etsy, and the link to all of those things are down in the description below. But here we go, working on paycheck number 2. We'll write that right up at the top. And let's go ahead and get started with filling out our page. So the date today is the 16th, and the income source that we will be working with is from my full-time job. And as I always state, the amount that I write is after all of my deductions, after all of my tithes. So this is just the money to see what we are going to budget together. So the total amount today is going to be $2,032. So that will be our total. And now we can get started by deciding how we're going to allocate our funds. So of course, we're going to work with our expenses first. And the first expense I always got to take care of is rent. So I'm saving up for rent that will be due on July 1st. And I split my rent across 2 paychecks. So we already covered half of the rent with paycheck number 1. And then with paycheck number 2, we're going to do the other half. So that will be $850. And that will complete my payment for rent. So I am ready to pay for July. After that, we have my electricity that is going to be due on the 25th. I did receive the bill for that, and that's going to come to $112. And then the final expense that I will be writing down is for gas, and that's going to be $50. This is gas for my car, and $50 is enough to get me by for the next 2 weeks. So that's everything for my expenses, and if we go down here and total it up, that will give us $1,012. Now we can move on to our cash portion. First thing up for cash is going to be my spending. Spending is going to get $100. After that, we have groceries, and I am going to give myself $150. When I gave myself $150, that really worked out last time, so I feel like this is a good number for me to work with. So that should be good enough for the next 2 weeks. Next up, it is toiletries. Toiletries will be receiving $50. I really got to get some more cleaning products. So this definitely will be used because those things tend to be expensive for no reason. I try and get majority of what I can from Dollar Tree, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do just like a certain brand because I just feel like it gets the job done. So I have to splurge sometimes on my cleaning stuff. After that, we have clothing, and clothing is going to get $30. I did a little shopping for some clothing. I got maybe like 2 dresses last week, but I still feel like I need to get some more, basic pieces that I can wear routinely for work during the summertime. So I'll try looking into that. And then lastly, we have eating out. Eating out, I have just been zeroing this out every 2 weeks. So I'm going to give myself $30. And that should be good enough. I'm trying to do like $15 one week, $15 another week, but I don't know. I've just been eating out way too much lately, and I need to kind of bring it back. So now if we total up everything within the cash portion, that's going to give us $360. All right, next we can get into some sinking funds, which is one of my favorites. So the first one that I'm writing is going to be for annual payments, and that's going to be getting $20 from this paycheck. Following that, we have car maintenance. Car maintenance is going to get $50. And then we have car insurance. I have to stick to allocating for that, and that's going to be $40 from this paycheck. Up next, it is Christmas. Christmas is getting $15. I'm just not going as hard as I normally do for Christmas, but I also feel like sometimes I do too much for Christmas. So I feel like this year I'm gonna try and dial it back, but I also feel like I have no choice to dial it back because I don't have that much already stowed away, and I'm really just trying to prioritize my savings. So I feel like people are gonna be understandable for Christmas this year. Up next, we have gifts. Gifts is going to get $25. It is Father's Day this weekend, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Mine is coming to visit me, so I will be using the gift money. I think we want to go out to eat, and then he also mentioned like a Juneteenth festival or celebration that was happening that he wants to check out because it'll be his first time coming to the new state that I'm in. So we might check that out. And it's just nice that Father's Day and Juneteenth falls relatively close. So we can have, you know, a nice outing and explore the new city. After gifts, we have household. Household is going to be getting $20. Then we have medical. Medical is a little hard for me right now. I tried to find a new doctor here, but all the doctors, I've called 3 so far, and they're all backed up until August and September. So I need somebody that can see me soon because I need somebody to fill out my prescription. So we're still working on that, but medical is going to get $10 this week. And then last we have travel, and travel is going to be getting $50. So that's everything for my sinking funds. If we total that all up, it will give us $230 for that. All right, moving right along. Debt we leave at 0, and we can get into my savings. So first up, we have my personal savings. This is going to be getting $75. Following that, we have 3-month emergency fund. That will be receiving $165. And then my home fund is going to be getting $185. So that's everything that I'm allocating for savings. And if we total that up, these 3 come to $425. And then the last thing that we have down here is rollover. This is like my cushion or a buffer, and I always put $5 there. I got a question about like my rollover and why it's there. It's a buffer, and when I mean a buffer, it's in my account for like miscellaneous things that I might forget, or things honestly that I just don't feel like budgeting for. For an example, I know I always get charged like $3 for Apple storage every month, and I feel like it's always randomly they just take out the money. So I just routinely leave $5 in there within all of my paychecks, just in case little things like that come through, and you know, so I still have something in my bank account. So if we go ahead and total up everything to see what we're going to withdraw, we're going to add 360 plus 230 plus 425, giving us 1,015. And that is what we will be cash stuffing today. So now that I broke down the paycheck, told the dollars exactly where to go, next we just go to the bank, get the cash, and when I come back, we can get started with my cash stuffing. All right, you guys, back from the bank. Here we are with the cash. As always, I have my bank slip. So this is just how I decided to break the 1,015. The Post-it note is available on my website. And then I have my bank bag with the cash. So let me set up the money so we can get started. All right, got a cash all set up. We have the money at the top, our binder, and our dividers. So we're just going to set our binder to the side and get started with my cash dividers. So if we get into spending is going to get $100. I took that all out in 20s. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Looking at my spending, I had no singles left over, so nothing to add to the side. But as a total now within spending, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 25. So $125 for spending, and that should be good enough. Up next, we have groceries. Groceries is getting $150. So again, I like to take that out in 20s. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. 150, and we have $5 left from groceries. So now we have $155. Up next, we have toiletries. Toiletries is getting $50. We will do 20 and a 10, 20, 40, 50. We also have $5 left, so now we have $55 as a total for toiletries. Moving along, it is clothing. That is getting 30. So we do a 20 and a 10. Adding that to what I have, that will give us 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. So $75 for clothing. Lastly, it is eating out. Completely empty. It is getting 30. So a 20 and a 10. 20, 30. So there we have it. All of my dividers nicely stuffed. And once again this week, I have no singles to add to the dollar jar. I don't know what's going on. I have not been getting singles lately. That's weird. But now that my dividers are stuffed, I'm gonna go ahead and add them to my wallet. All right, so now I am stuffed and ready to spend. So even though I don't have any singles, I do have coins in here. So I can go ahead and add the little bit of coins I have to the coin jar. All right, so there we go. And we are finished with that. All right, so moving along, we can get into the binder and get started with some sinking funds. So the first one we have up is for annual payments. That's getting 20, so we will do a $20 bill. So now the total, we have 20, 40, 60. So $60 in this envelope. Up next it is car maintenance. Car maintenance is getting 50. We can just do a $50 bill. Adding that to what I have, we have $500 in the bank, and then we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180, so that's a total of $680 for car maintenance. Next it is car insurance, getting $40, so 2 20s. Adding that now gives us 20, 40, 60, 80. So $80 for that. Christmas is getting 15, so a 10 and a 5. Adding that now gives Christmas 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $95 in Christmas. Almost close to our first $100. So by the time we do our cash stuffing next time, we should have $100 in Christmas. So that's good. Next up, it is gifts. Gifts is getting 25. So adding that, we now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So $55 for gifts. Moving along, we have household. Household is getting $20. And if you follow me on Instagram, you have been keeping up with my little organization stuff that I told you guys I wanted in the last cash envelope stuff in. So I was able to work on my kitchen and my pantry. It's still not as complete as I want it to be, but it's so much better than what it was. So I did use quite a few of the money that was in here for household. So now we are left with 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So now we have $90 in here. I think I'm just gonna still finish up the last little bits that I want to do in the kitchen because I still want to get the pantry together. It's just not perfect as I like it. But after that, I think I'm gonna work on the bathrooms and just make those, you know, how I want it organized and everything. After that, we have medical. Medical is getting $10. So adding 10, that now gives me 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 25. So $425 in medical. All right, so moving on, after medical, we have travel. Travel is getting 50. So I'll just do a $50 bill. All right, so adding 50, we again have $500 in the bank. So that brings a total of 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 1, 2, 3. So $703 we have for travel. All right, now we get into the savings, which is my favorite part. So personal savings, that's going to get $75 this week. So we'll do 50, 20, and a 5. 50, 70, 75. I did condense these and put like the extra money into the bank. So I replaced a few things with placeholders. So now as a total within my savings, we have $2,000 in the bank, and then in cash, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 165, 170, 175. So that's $2,175 for our savings. So inching closer and closer to the $3,000 mark, and that's just going to put me at ease and let me know at least I have some cash to the side. Next up, we get into emergency fund. Emergency fund is getting $165. So we have 100, 50, 60, 65 for emergency fund. Adding that to what we have. That now brings me to a total of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So $660 we now have for an emergency fund. So that is great. That means I can at least take $500 out of this, put a placeholder in, and get that cash to the bank. All right, and then last up we have home fund, and that's getting $185. So that should be what is left. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85. So that is correct, $185. Let's see as a total what that brings us to. All right, so we have 500 in the bank, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So $750 as a total within our home fund. All right, so there you have it. Once again, all the cash is gone and we successfully completed another week's worth of cash stuffing. All right, you guys, so as always, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Definitely let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what's going on with you. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up because that really does help and support, and share the video with anybody else also that you think would enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the family. But with all of that, you guys, that's all I have. I'm gonna let you go. I hope you all enjoy your weekend, and I will catch you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.